Preview, Hertha Berlin vs Kaiserslautern, prediction, team news, lineups. By Devesh Jagannath, 1D. The second quarter-final in the DFB Pokal will see Hertha Berlin taking on FCK Kaiserslautern at the Olympiastadion Berlin on Wednesday evening. Hertha Berlin got to the last 8 of the competition, beating Hamburger on penalties, while Kaiserslautern claimed a 2-0 win over Nürnberg after finishing bottom of the Bundesliga last term. Hertha Berlin have been facing difficulties in the second tier and currently sit in 10th place with just 26 points after 19 matches, 8 points behind the top 4. The capital club suffered a 3-1 defeat against Wehen Wiesbaden last weekend, which extended their recent run of results to 3 matches without victory, including 2 draws and a loss. However, they will be confident in their chances of making the semis as they prepare to face a side that is below them in the league standings and that they beat 2-1 in their most recent encounter in mid-December. The hosts have been the dominant side in this fixture in recent times and are unbeaten in their last 3 matches against this opponent, outscoring them 4-2 during their unbeaten streak. Hertha have never managed to win the DFB Pokal, though they have been beaten finalists on 2 occasions, first in 1977 against Köln, and then again in 1979, falling short to Fortuna. Meanwhile, after securing a top-half finish in the second tier last term, Kaiserslautern have been struggling this season and are currently 14th in the league standings and just 1 point above the relegation zone. The 2023-24 season has been a tale of 2 parts for the Red Devils as they began the campaign promisingly, securing 17 points from the first 9 matches, but then failed to win a single game for the rest of the calendar year. That run of results led to the club axing now former manager Dirk Schuster at the end of November last year, with Dimitrios Gramosis being appointed as Schuster's successor on December 3. The new manager's tenure at the club got off to a poor start as his side lost each of his first 3 matches in charge but finally managed to secure a 4-1 victory against his former team Schalke 04 last weekend, snapping up a 7-match losing streak. That win would have done wonders for Gramosis and his team's confidence, and they will hope that result marked a turning point for them as they head into the second half of the league season. FCK Kaiserslautern have clinched the DFB Pokal title twice in the history of the club, in 1990 and 1996, while they have also been the runners-up on 5 occasions, with the most recent instance being in 2003. Augustin Rogel and Bence Dardai are the long-term absentees for the hosts, and the pair are only expected to return to action in another month as they continue their recoveries from a knee and ankle injury, respectively. Fabian Rees and Pascal Klems have both been flagged as doubts for this match due to illness, while Martin Winkler is still a few weeks away from returning from a knock sustained back in December. The visitors will be able to welcome Bakafis Eramu for this fixture after the midfielder was forced to sit out the last 3 matches for a straight red he received against this opponent last month. However, Gramosis will be without Julian Nihus, who will serve a 1-match suspension for an accumulation of yellow cards after receiving his 5th caution of the season against Schalke last week. In terms of injuries, Philipp Hascher is only expected to return in late February due to a hip injury, while Hendrik Zuck has been ruled out for the remainder of the campaign with an ACL injury. Hertha Berlin possible starting lineup: Ernst, Kenny, Leistner, Kempf, Carbonek, Dardai, Buchalakis, Zifuik, Barkok, Scherhant, Tabakovic. Kaiserslautern possible starting lineup: Kral, Ilvadi, Tamayak, Torre, Ronstad, Puchaks, Eramu, Kalak, Ritter, Ake, Tachi.